Hey, what's up, guys? Mike Patrick. In this video, I want to talk a little bit about current events, okay? Just to give us an idea of what's going on, if you may be somebody who's not too versed on current events and different politics and things of that nature. Okay, I'm gonna make this real short. Okay, so lately, guys, we have issues going on with America and Venezuela. Okay, now basically what it boils down to, America, guys, we have our hand in pretty much everything. Okay, we are a superpower, right? And the most powerful superpower, arguably, at this point. And the thing is, guys, like I said, we have our hand in everything. So not too long ago, Venezuela just so happened to have some issues with food, okay, and hunger and civil unrest due to these things, and so therefore it has been alleged that apparently Maduro, who is their leader, I guess, right now, okay, it was alleged that he was doing the people wrong, and due to him doing the people wrong, that's why people were suffering, and that's why they have been in civil distress. Okay, now the thing is, Venezuela also happens to sit on a lot of oil. Okay, and so therefore there's another guy who has self-positioned himself as the president of Venezuela at this point. Okay, and the U.S. recognizes him also as leadership in Venezuela. Okay, now Maduro has not willingly stepped down. Okay, and therefore, obviously that is cause for some conflict. Okay, now the people apparently still back Maduro. That's who they elected. Okay, and so the people still back Maduro. Maduro still backs himself because he's not willingly stepping down. And also he has the support of allies such as Russia. Okay, because Russia also has Russia. I'm sorry. Yeah, Putin. Okay. So yeah, Russia also has interests, okay, in dealings with Venezuela. Okay, and also apparently Russia has the mindset of not allowing someone else to be bullied. So it's like, you just can't bully them and just come in here saying that they're not treating their citizens right. It's none of your business. And so therefore, this is the guy that they elected. Whatever issues they have, let them work it out amongst themselves. Who are you to just, embark and put yourself in position to dictate other people's affairs? But then there's been speculation that that's how we have been for a while now, when it comes to other powers, other, nations, okay, and things of that nature. I never have all, no one can have all the details, right? So that's why I say allegedly with certain things and things of that nature. So yeah, but we have taken it upon ourselves to say, okay, you're not treating your people right. We're knocking you out of your position, and we're going to recognize this person. Okay. So, also with that said, like I said, Russia's stepping in to support Venezuela. And also the U.S. has backed out of the INF treaty. Okay, now that was a treaty that basically regulated, what you could or couldn't do as far as nuclear weapons and things of that nature. And it was an agreement, a treaty. Okay, now it's alleged that Russia wasn't honoring that, And so therefore the U.S. decided to back out based on the fact that that we're saying, okay, Russia, if you're not going to keep up, keep your end of the bargain, then we're not going to keep ours. Okay. And we know Jerusalem, okay, is at odds, and them and Iran is at each other's throats. Okay. And we know China, and I believe Russia also has their and maybe another major power are no longer recognizing the petrodollar, okay, which it has and will stir up a lot of things based on the fact that if US currency is not considered the most valuable form of currency, then obviously that would be an issue to the US, okay, and that would change things. All right, that would the US would be losing a lot of power if their currency is no longer considered the most important currency. All right, so hold on, guys, give me a sec. So also, with all that said, guys, it's a lot stirring in the pot right now. Okay, and I try to break things down as simple as possible for those who, you see stuff like this on the news. If you see things like this on the news, sometimes depending on your demographic, it's hard to try to decipher these things for some people, or even for just young people, So this is just a way and some good news, or not good news, but it's just news to show you the climate of the world, okay? Because sometimes we get so caught up in our own little everyday box, that we don't pay attention to what's going on in the world collectively, because these things do trickle down to affect us. That's why it's relevant. That's why it's not just, oh, well, what that have to do with me? It has everything to do with you, okay? Whether you realize it or not. So that's what's going on in the world, guys, in a nutshell. It's a lot more going on, but that's just, for you somebody who may be interested in researching things more, and refocusing, restructuring your mind to start paying attention to different things, that's something that's something that's going on with current events. All right, guys, peace. Hopefully this was a helpful, insightful video.